Hi folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. A few things that I wanted to mention because I'm seeing so many lures come out today. And, technology is so rampant and so affecting of everything. But sometimes I think it can be a little bit too much. But I was thinking of one of the topics I talked about before. And if you want to be able to enjoy and feel and be a bigger part of fishing, technology can help you. It's a lot different than it was when I was a kid. And if you want to get into finesse fishing that I've talked about, where you actually are more aware of how the fish is reacting to what you put down there in the water, how you're able to know if you've got a fish that's nibbling on your lure, which you wouldn't have known maybe in the past. You wouldn't know it until you brought him in and seen that the hook was way down in its stomach because you didn't feel it hitting. Well, there's ways that you can do that better today than in the past. And here's 3 tips for you. Number 1, if you get a rod, a fishing rod that is made out of a really high-quality graphite, graphite is far more sensitive to fiberglass or the bamboo even that rods were made out of years ago. So because of that, you can feel the fish hit much better using a graphite rod. Second thing is the type of line that you use. If you select a braided line, when I was a kid, you didn't even use that kind of thing. It wasn't really available. There was a type of that used on bait casting, or they called them casting reels. But braided line is made out of a different type of material than monofilament or fluorocarbon, and it has hardly or no stretch. And because it doesn't have any stretch, there's no stretch in the line that diffuses the feeling of something hitting. You can feel every rock you bump into, every fish that nibbles the line with braided line. So now you've got a good graphite rod and a good braided line. You're two out of 3 ways there. Now technology has come out with tungsten. And part of the reason is because lead is so polluting and so dangerous. And most of the lures and jig heads and so forth in the past were made out of lead. Now, by using tungsten, it's more expensive, but it's far denser than lead. It's heavier by size. But what that enables is, well, not just for people using sonar because it bounces the signal off, the sonar signal that's coming through bounces back and you can see it on your graph, but it allows you to feel every little thing because it bounces the signal off a strike or a rock or anything far better than lead did. So now you've got a sensitive bait, a sensitive line, and a sensitive rod. My gosh, you could go out there and you could feel and see and sense everything that's happening. So it is different today. But all joking aside, really, these things that I'm talking about can really help you to be a better fisherman. It can help you enjoy it more, I think. So, again, when will it ever end, and how do the fish keep surviving? That's my question. We have upped the ante so much that these fish have got to become super intelligent or we'll beat every one of them. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.